of Melbourne. Centrally located on the banks of the Yarra River, Sea Life Melbourne Aquarium takes you on an awe-inspiring journey through 12 amazing... political drama Don's Party, Williamson has gone on to become a prolific playwright, examining and presenting Australian life from many different angles. Looming 297 metres or 975 feet into the sky, look up and you can see the tallest building in Melbourne, Eureka Tower. Opened in 2006, the building comprises 91 floors of residential apartments and building services. Services each week. We love them. They're a distinct and unique facet of our city's identity. We're now passing along and under some of Melbourne's major connecting roads. From here, with a good map or your favourite GPS navigator, you can reach just about any area of the city and outer suburbs and beyond, thanks to an impressive network of freeways, bypasses and tunnels that burrow under the city. Naturally, we're pretty proud. We're now approaching South Wharf. Built in 1875, the area was formerly a shipbuilding and repair port, but recent years of heavy development now find it home to world-class hotels, restaurants and shopping. It's the perfect spot to spend the entire day spoiling yourself. With lovely waterfront views of the Yarra River, it's also quite ideal for a romantic spot of dinner or an evening stroll along the boardwalk. The building looming up on our left is the South Wharf Direct Factory Outlet, or DFO. As the name implies, this is where you can unleash your wallet or purse and buy everything your heart desires. Whether it's homewares or furniture, CDs or DVDs, clothing or stationery, DFO has it all. You'll feel like a kid in a candy store. The more social side of the Docklands, Central Pier is devoted to leisure and entertainment. Cafes, bars, restaurants, it's all here. But fine whining and dining are just some of the reasons to come here. It's Melbourne, remember? We like hidden gems. Like many other new developments in Melbourne, this area contains a number of interesting works of public art. Roughly 30 in fact. Each work has some connection to the area or local history, with many incorporating social or political commentary. If you're after spectacular views of Melbourne City, prepare to be amazed. We're now approaching Docklands, home to the Melbourne Star Observation Wheels, the home of the Australian Football League. This building is where the AFL Commission, better than Sydney or Brisbane, is really something to behold. Our next stop is Melbourne's beloved Queen Victoria Market, the largest open-air market in the Southern Hemisphere. For those of you who love the hustle and bustle of market life, this is the stop for you. Known far and wide as Melbourne's favourite place to buy fresh produce, souvenirs and a snazzy pair of sequin Ugg boots, many people also come here simply for a good cup of coffee and a bag of delectable Spanish donuts. Witchcraft and wizardry. Even if you're not a fan of architecture, some of the buildings may be familiar to you because of the many movies that have been shot in and around the university grounds. Like the distinctly Australian movie Mad Max, or the recent film Knowing, starring Nicolas Cage. You come here to study everything from law and commerce to business management and medicine. We're now on our way to the Melbourne Zoo, a place for the entire family to enjoy all manner of animals, birds and insects in an educational setting. From Sumatran tigers to cotton-top tamarins, red pandas, gorillas and more. We promise it will be a day to remember. You'll also find many Australian animals housed in amazing purpose-built habitats like kangaroos and wombats, seals, platypi and penguins. And let's not forget our iconic koalas. They're as cute as they are fluffy. You can also get up close and personal with some of the zoo inhabitants as part of their Wild Encounters program. Play hide and seek with an elephant, feed a giraffe, or kiss a seal. With an equal focus on entertainment as well as conservation, the zoo aims to promote animal well-being and education, ensuring future generations understand the responsibility of caring for our environment and the creatures we share it with. The gold rush of the 1850s, impressive buildings sprang up almost overnight, right across the city. Be it civic buildings, churches or private dwellings, it was an impressive period of growth here. You can see the mighty Roman columns of Parliament House. The inside is even grander. If you're a fan of architecture, you'll love our next stop. Coming up on your right, you'll find a couple of tall churches. The German Lutheran Trinity Church and St Patrick's Cathedral, both stunning examples of Gothic Revival architecture. After the Parliament of Victoria was established here, many politicians and religious men lived side by side. Naturally, a brewery was within stone's throw of the area. Our next stop is a place for true sports fans and a shrine of worship for many Australians. The legendary Melbourne Cricket Ground, or MCG. Premiership champions for the year. If you have the time, we recommend you take a guided tour around the stadium and soak up this sporting legend firsthand. It's open Monday to Friday. But the best part about coming here is the National Sports Museum, featuring a variety of exhibitions and more than 2,500 items from Australia's sporting history. It's Mecca for any sports lover. Cultural landmarks, Federation Square, or simply Fed Square. Here you'll find world-leading artistic icons, the Australian Centre for the Moving Image, or ACME, the Ian Potter Centre, part of the National Gallery of Victoria. We've now arrived at Federation Square, our final stop on the tour. We do sincerely hope you've enjoyed this city sightseeing city tour of Melbourne. Don't forget, we have another hop-on, hop-off tour that takes you through other parts of the city and onto the beautiful seaside suburb of St Kilda. Various memorials and statues are dotted through the area. There are many commemorating those who've contributed to Melbourne's history. If you move from statue to statue, you can take a walking history lesson. You'll also find a number of leisure and entertainment activities available here, like the Royal Botanic Gardens, Sydney Vine Music Bowl, the Tan Running Track, and the Shrine of Remembrance. Located just up the hill to your left, on the opposite side of the Royal Botanic Gardens, is the Sydney Vine Music Bowl. This heritage-listed outdoor performance venue is the legacy of its namesake philanthropist, Sydney Vine. An avid music fan and musician, in the late 1920s, Vine instituted a series of free concerts by the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, a tradition tradition that continues to this very day. Imagine spreading out on your picnic rug and settling in under the stars to enjoy a little Beethoven or Bach. The evenings are so popular that many people arrive hours before the concerts to ensure they get a good view of the magnificent orchestra. These days, the Mole sees a wide variety of usage, from free concerts by the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, rock concerts by the likes of Bon Jovi, and electronic music by Daft Punk. Of course, the annual Carols by Candlelight concert is Laugh No Man. Throughout the year, you'll find regular exhibitions on military history or fascism.
So you're not zooming out, you're quite all the time.
The building was given to contestants to renovate in a competition that spanned many intense months of their lives. A reality TV here in Australia. If you get the chance, make sure you take your selfie. We love our classic architecture here in Melbourne. It's evident on any street and in many homes across the city. Here's a great example right now. Look to your right and you'll see found in many of the Bayside suburbs. An inner city landmark and source of enjoyment for many Melbournians. The largest found in the city area, covering more than 560 acres, with the lake itself covering roughly about this space. What began live as wetlands is now the heart and soul of the area south of Melbourne. After the YARRA Delta was moved closer to the city, in the early days of its history, St Kilda was favoured by Melbourne's elite. Large palatial mansions were sparsely dotted among the many parklands, with the seaside providing an amazing backdrop. We've now arrived at the St Kilda Esplanade stop. Mornings before hopping off, and hold on to your ticket so you can hop on again later. Have fun!
That is a pretty shot of there, but we're leaving.
Look at this. It's right here. Roller coaster looks like it's been there a while. Go down there for about a half a mile or so, and then turn around and come back.
Gaze over to your right and you'll see Melbourne's famous St Kilda Beach. You'll find many people here taking in the grand views of the city as they dig their toes into the sand and relax to the sounds of the seas lapping at the shore. The marina offers berths and boating services for those with the pennies to sail the seven seas. But if you're just visiting for the day, you could opt for a quick coffee as you wait for a fellow travelling to parachute onto the beach. Wait, what? You can opt for a quick coffee as you wait for a fellow travelling to parachute onto the beach. That's right, a local company offers parachuting onto St Kilda Beach. That's one Melbourne experience you won't soon forget. On the ocean front, on a large bay. Covers roughly 1,930 square kilometres of this area and serves as one of the country's main shipping ports. In settlement days, it was essential for bringing cargo and new settlers into Melbourne. It wasn't until 1883 that a rail link joined. Services operate commuter services for the general public. The Spirit of Tasmania is a fast ferry that makes regular trips south to the island state of Tasmania, or Tassie, as we like to call it. The trip takes around 9 to 11 hours, with up to 2 departures per day. You can even take a car on board, enabling adventurous souls to take a self-guided driving tour of one of Australia's most beautiful states. Start right here in Melbourne. These large buildings to our left are the National Gallery of Victoria, known as the NGV, and Art Centre Melbourne, Australia's largest performing arts centre. Consider them the hub of Melbourne's arts precinct. Australia's oldest public art gallery.
جبناها بالليل كان اخر حاجه قالوا لنا
Yeah, that's the problem.
No,
We're nearly there. Enjoy the view and listen for the sounds of Melbourne above you. Welcome to Eureka Skydeck.
88
Hey guys, welcome up to the sky deck. Just come through this way.
But during sunset, we should be there. Maybe when by the time we will be sitting by 1 or 2 hours. For the sunset, we can just check. So it took 30 or 35 minutes. Because sun is setting here. Hello. हाँ मैं साइड एक पे तू कहाँ पर है? तो इसी अगर तू आसपास है तो इस साइड के आसपास ही मिल जा पर देख लेते हैं क्या करना है। मतलब साइड के पास। अच्छा अच्छा चल ठीक है। ठीक हाँ हाँ अच्छा like
Okay, so there's a little bridge
even in Korean class we have 3 or 4 of them. It's a big country and I'm not sure if they have train connectivity for
Ja, das sieht irgendwie nicht aus, als hätte sie sich bewegt, die Brücke. Nein, die Sonne.
Crepa da casca, né? Calma, né?
Hard. So I used to go on like my present every Christmas so that I could
And what about then?
and you know, I'd go with the button and gently peel the tape and get in there and be like, okay, that's what that is. Like, roll that down. And then one year I went out and it was just in a bag. And I was like, fools. And I opened it and it was like, glaring through. Like, I was like, get away from that Christmas tree. And the other end of the house.
That's perfect.
Like 3 a.m.
He fully
like,
set you up.
Yeah, I was like, well played, good sir, well played.
That's solid.
It's like being a week away. You want to go next weekend? But this chat was we had oh, right. Yeah, he knows brothers. I said, well, he was like,
I find the same thing.